is difficult. Help me help
Hello everybody, welcome to another Roblox Studio video, and today we are fulfilling my promise of when the video of the magic hammer reaches 5 likes, I will do a tutorial on it. But today, since I have limited time, it's 6:09 in the morning, I'm just gonna go through the script on what you need to do and add. So first thing, this whole that hammer right here, this whole thing is just, you can just build a hammer and wield it with a wield script. You can find it in the toolbox, and the handle will be right in the center right here. I'll make this a downloadable model, but so close out of that. And the second thing you have to add is a replicated storage. These rock 1 or rock 2, and they are meshes, remember that. But if I put this on workspace, right, okay, I guess, okay, so this is the mesh. So it's just a regular mesh. You can make like a part, but yeah, just anything you want, and put that in replicated storage and name it rock 2, which is this one, which is exactly the same thing as that one, because I made these two for the other hammer, shining light. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Now to the hammer script. Alright, so it's fairly simple. This is the main script. What it does is, if you go here, and the handle has a crackling ground sound effect, so put a sound inside the handle, and the touch interest adds it automatically when you make the hammer. But it's just the sound of it. It's like the sound of the earth. So if you go to script, so you have to do local tool equals script the parent, which is this. So we don't have to keep doing script the parent, script the parent, script the parent. Just local tool script the parent. So we just call the variable tool. Now tool to activated connect. This activated is when the tool is when you left click your mouse. That's when the function is happening. When you left click your mouse and the tool is equipped, this function happens. Local flip 3 equals instance and new animation. So we're adding the animation. As for the animation, you can do anything you want. As the other video I showed you, the animation for mine is the player jumping and then smashing the ground. Flip 3 the animated equal in roblox.com as it goes on. Just put the animation ID. What you have to do is, if you don't have, you have to make the animation when you download the free model for this in the description below. When you download it, make the animation, paste it here. If you don't, it won't work, so you have to paste that animation here. Local anim loader 2 equals tool the parent. So tool the parent is actually when equipped, the tool goes inside the character. So I'm calling the character right now. So tool dot parent, which is the character the tools, or in this case, if you were holding the weapon, you will be the character. That humanoid, your humanoid. Load animation flip 3. This is flip 3. So flip 3 the parent equals tool the parent, which is your character. Then anim loader 2 play. So creates animation, and instance that new inserts it into the tool or the character and plays it. And yeah, that's it. When you activate it, it creates it. Then script disabled, so this script right here disables itself, so you can't spam it. So just a cooldown until then. You do it 1 second. Then local chat equals game that gets service chat, and this specifically is I'm getting the chat service where you text in the game. Chat equals chat tool the parent that had the mother's nature's punishment. So this what it does is, if you know what a dialogue is, you know the thing that pops up in the top of you. when you text, your text pops up. Yeah, the bubble chat. Yeah, that's what that is. So I'm accessing the chat service, and the parent would be tool the parent at head, and I'm making it say Mother Nature's punishment. So when you click on the sword, it says that on top of them. You can change this anything you want. Like in Beyond, the Naruto game, it says like you can make it like say Sharingan or I don't know, Rasen Shuriken, anything. Now local x equals game dot replica storage dot rock dot clone. Rock is the thing that I showed you. That's the actual thing that that the pillars that goes up. Yeah. Make sure you make it a reasonable size. Make it pretty long. And put that for good storage. So I'm accessing the rock. I'm cloning it. If you don't put the clone, it won't work. It will only work once. After that, it won't, because it's not in replicated storage anymore. That's why you have to clone it, so you can do it a bunch of times. Now X the brick color, so the rock's color would be dark taupe. I don't pronounce that, but you can just manually change the color of the rock, and you can remove this. Ignore all of that. You can name the rock Earth Crush. Actually, yeah, name it to something unique besides the one that instead of rock, change it to Earth Crush. And if the rock's name is Earth Crush, change it to rock. They make it the same. Can collide true, so it'll go up and then boom, freeze, not freeze. Can collide true makes it no players can pass it. Transparency equals 0. Material equals slate. Anchored equals true, so it'll go up and then freeze because it just gets anchored. Local FD equals script.fire damage clone. The fire damage is inside the main script, so put it inside the script inside the main script. And it typically does is script the parent that should connect function hit if hit the parent defined for solid humanoid. So if the to local FD, its parent will be hold on, things right here. TT, yeah, TT will be its a parent. So I'll show you right here. Local FD the parent equals X F and T. Alright. So okay, never mind. Okay, its parent would be the rock that got cloned from liquid storage. So FD the parent equals X, which is the rock. FD the parent equals X. I'll show you. But that's the fire damage. So just when it hits wherever this thing goes, supposedly it goes into the rock. If a player touches it, it will subtract 50 health. You can just alter that here. And okay, so once you get the fire damage clone, does that. The effect is just a regular effect. You can remove it, and it just makes it look cool in the sword. Local y equals instance that new body velocity. So this just makes the player, wherever it's facing, the rock will will go up in that direction. So y the max source vector that new Matthews body velocity equals tool dot parent upper torso the C frame dot look vector. So this is the thing that makes it if it's R6, make it torso. If it's R15, make it upper torso. So just when the player looks like to the right, it will make when you click on it, it will make that effect go up to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. That's what makes it cool. With this, you can just look and look from left to right, and it will go like, I'll make like a hook motion. So yeah. Now X the parent, just the clone, make it workspace. So when you click on it, it will make it workspace. Because if you don't make it, if its parent is not workspace, it will not show up, and you would get an error. So make sure it's that. Y the parent, which is the velocity, put it equals X. So the velocity instance that new, its parent will not be the rock that got cloned. Now X the C frame equals to the parent upper torso. So that would be 1 0 12. What this means is when it spawns, the quote unquote spawns, it will be X, Y, and Z. So it would be like 1 forward, no, hold on, X and Y, like 1 to the left, 0 up, -12 to the front. I don't know what it is, but this just determines the position from away from the player. Local Z equals script the effect equals gone. So this is just the, you know, the effect that goes into the rock to make it look like, you know, like dust effect. So yeah, you don't have to do this. If you can remove this and then remove the this line and that line, you'll see, just remove anything that's just the word script the parent clone, semicolon clone. Okay, z the parent equals x, so the makes the parent will be the rock. Script the parent handle, so we're accessing the handle. Sorry, it's very early. Accessing the handle, and when it clicks, when the player clicks, it will play the crackling sound, which is the, and it'll be 0.1 seconds. You don't have to add this, just, you know, just in case. It's not really necessary. So yeah. Then local t equals x.clone. So we're cloning the rock again, and we're making the parent workspace. So this is the thing where it goes multiple rocks, so 1 rock, 2 rock, 3 rock, 4 rock. And due to C frame, so the look vector applies again, but this one will be at -40, so it will be a little bit. So this is the first rock, like right here. Then that's -12. -40 would be all the way here. So it's just moving. So yeah, always change that. So they're in the same elevation too for now. And we named it Rocky 3. So make sure you make each rock that's got cloned. So one is Earth Crush, one is Rocky 3. Local G equals the effect again, which would go to the T. You don't have to add this. What 0.1 second again? Local F equals X clone. So doing the same thing again. It's cloning the main rock, making it workspace. Effect going inside the rock. And you know, that's the same thing again. The fire damage goes into the, you know, rock itself too. And I think, yeah, okay, X and F and T. So the fire damage parents it, so it will go inside F, T, and D. X, F, and T. So it will clone itself and put itself inside every single one of the rock that gets created. Same thing as the look vector. Now it goes a little bit higher since it's at since it's at 10, and it's a little bit farther. So 1 and 2 will be at the same elevation. The third rock will be a bit higher and farther away. And that's called Rocky 2. One's Rocky 3, Rocky 2, no, 2. Script that disabled equals false. So that's the cooldown. It's a 4 point something cooldown. 4 seconds something cooldown, I think. Now once it's done, since everything just finishes, it will undisable itself so it can be used again. And it will workspace of child. It will look for those 3 rocks that gets created workspace and removes itself. Because if you remove this, the rock will stay in workspace. If you don't want it to stay there, like it removes after the animation finishes, or after a while, once it destroy the rocks, and the function ends right there. Tool.equip connect function. So when the player equips it, it will do the floating animation, which is, you know, local flip 3, same thing as last time, and play the animation. Then inside the equip, do tool the unequip connect function, so it's a double function, and anim loader stop, so it would stop the animation. That's just the animation when the player floats. So make sure you create your own and place it there. So you can just make anything you want, like the animation that plays when they hold it. You can drag it or something on this floating. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So if you have everything down, and you should have a working magic hammer. Alright guys, so hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm waiting for the other one, the data source thing, to reach 7 likes. I'm just doing this, instead of redoing it, I'm just doing a brief explanation of what I did to show you that I actually know what I'm doing. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Peace out.